Now, the experience of house hunting in Lagos is one that many share with weary voices and sapped energy after competing for limited rental accommodation. For single women searching for a place to rent, the odds are even more challenging due to the unique requirements imposed by agents and home owners. Aminat Miskilu sheds light on the experience of women who have faced obstacles in securing sole occupancy of a rented home.
The right to adequate housing is a fundamental right of every Nigerian citizen, as stated in the country's constitution. But the struggles of those in need of a place to live, especially single women in Lagos, threaten to reduce this right to nothing more than a textbook ideal. A survey conducted within an exclusive social media group, as well as responses from women both online and on the streets of Lagos, reveals the harsh realities faced by those seeking to live alone.
I came into Lagos in like 2019. So in 2020, when I was looking for a place at first, it was difficult because most of the agents and landlords like I came across, they had like certain criteria they were looking for. For instance, I met people who were like asked me first of all, they asked me like my tribe, what tribe I am, then my my marital status. So I met a landlord that I told I was from the north, and he was like, "Oh, that's good, that's good." That he thought I was Igbo because he doesn't want to have an Igbo person in his house.
Most house owners, they feel like as a single woman, it's more of a cultural thing though. They do not expect that as a single woman you should be living alone. So yes, I faced challenges according to that, but it's not so strong towards me because I'm somebody that likes to stand on my ground.
Like if you have the money, they really give you, but they'll be like, oh, is it just you? Or because when they see you, they feel like, oh, she's not capable. I'm not sure at the end of the year she's going to like have the money to pay.
Getting a house in Lagos, especially through an agent, is very expensive. The agent's fee is outrageous. The rent might be just 600,000 and plus agents fee is going to 1 million plus. We don't know what agents want from us. We just want to rent a place. We don't have millions. If we did, we would have bought a house instead.
To gain deeper insight, I went into the heart of Lagos, Campus Square on Lagos Island, where I met Muiba Kolawole, one of the few single women who successfully secured a rental space. Her home is tucked along a narrow street inside a tightly packed building, split into small units. Navigating the tiny staircase leading to her room demands stamina, sparking the question, what did it take for her to secure this space?
That price, if I were to see that 1 million naira in Ibadan, I could get like a full 3-bedroom and suite apartment. But here in Lagos, I've already like made up my mind that, oh, it's going to be expensive. But when I saw the option of paying monthly, I figured that, oh, it's going to be convenient for me.
This overpriced, cramped room lacking running water and ventilation raises a pressing concern. What more will women have to endure just to have a place to call home?
Still managing for now, still open to other options because it's not actually going to be easy, and I'm at the topmost floor. Sometimes there's no water running. You have to like look for water. Here in Lagos, you buy water. This is where I know that you actually buy water, and I got to appreciate the blessings of having access to water because sometimes you want to go to work and then you realize that there's no water running. You have to go and look for Merua.
A grassroots housing agent explained that most agents operate based on strict instructions from homeowners, limiting women's access to rentals.
When the owner of the house don't give me the rule and regulation of the house, say, okay, my apartment, then I need the responsible somebody. Most of the single mother, they will call themselves single mother. If you just consider them, say you just give them apartments, they can begin to measure. Now, when they just enter the place, they begin to disturb the married man that is there, begin to bring different man come.
Seeking further clarification, I spoke with a Lagos landlord who admitted that many homeowners reject female tenants or subject them to more rigorous screening. He cited alleged misconduct by previous female tenants as justification.
The experience in which I have with the single women is that most of them, if you don't have somebody that will tell you stop this or stop that, some people bring different attitude. Because I have some women rather, they have different attitude or character in which they will bring. For instance, there is a single woman in which I give the house to, and when the house rent due, instead of her to pay, she continue promising. Even two I have now, they continue giving or promising that is not going to, they can't fulfill. Some are saying that I can see that they are single women, and I have to be patient with them. That is the more reason why I decide not to even be giving a single woman house anymore, because of the kind of story.
Beyond these human-imposed restrictions, Lagos is projected to grow by 77 people per hour between 2010 and 2030. That's according to the United Nations data. This surge in demand means housing shortages will persist, making it even harder for women who must navigate additional barriers beyond affordability. In 2023, 40 million men were employed compared to 31.3 million women. This economic disparity, coupled with traditional landlords' beliefs that women are less financially capable or should only live with family, contributes significantly to the rental gap. Despite government initiatives such as the Eco-Atlantic project designed to provide housing for about 150,000 people, and the expansion of transport networks to connect business hubs with more affordable areas, housing advocates argue that immediate personalized action is needed to remove discriminatory rental practices.
You cannot actually dictate to a landlord or a landlady who to give their property to. But if it can be established that the landlord or the landlady has withheld giving the property in tenancy to a Nigerian citizen because of the gender, that person, if it is a woman, can actually go to court.
The desire for stable, independent living is universal. Women are no exception. There is the hope that the barriers closing in on them will eventually break down through policy changes and shifting landlords' perspectives, paving the way for equal access to rental housing regardless of status or choice to live alone. Aminat Miskilu, TVC News, Lagos.
Interesting story there, and these are realities that most single women face. I wonder why this matter of gender bias has been on for quite a while, because I also witnessed it firsthand before I got married. They were stereotyping me, saying, you're from this part of the country, we do not want you. Even when I said, I am not from this part, this is where I'm from. They insisted, no, we don't know this place, you look like these people, we don't want you. But I think that we need to have some regulation that really address these issues, where women are not stereotyped and they are allowed, once they come with their money, just give the house to them.
Well, it's a patriarchal society, so I feel most of these landlords actually want a father figure, a male figure in the life of woman, because some, if you ask them, they'll say, yes, the woman might be promiscuous, and then you might be bringing in,
men?
yes,
it's
bringing in,
ways.
yes, exactly. So bringing in different men, and then they can come, start fighting, destroy their property, etc. But it's really, really very sad, because from Shylock landlords to extortionist agents who want to rip you of your money every step you take into that property. So it's really a complex situation, not just in Lagos.
No,
but
we make it complex.
Yeah.
I mean, if I come with my money and I say I want to rent a space, I mean, just do the needful and give it to me. That's all. I'm sure Olamide Odekule, who is standing by for trending now, I'm not asking for too much. When I say I have my money, just give me what I need.
Absolutely, Veronica. You are not asking for too much at all. I think a lot of times these landlords, they allow their cultural and religious beliefs to cloud their judgment and to stereotype women. I actually have a friend who had the same issue, and she offered the landlord to increase the rent, and he agreed. So it could also be a tactic to make women, young women, pay more money as incentive. It's very unfair. We are in the job market. We should be treated equally in the housing market as well.
Thank you. You can take it away now.